guys, welcome back to my channel. I have been MIA for a bit, but I'm back today showing you guys how I do my normal hair routine. As you can see, my natural hair is flourishing, and since my big shop all the way in April, I have just been, you know, wearing my hair out. I've had knotless braids, and yeah, I got a bit of color going. So I wanted to show you guys how I do my signature high puff, which is the style I literally do not every day, but it's my favorite hairstyle because it's so easy to do, and yeah, I just love it. So this is very highly anticipated. Like, a lot of people have been messaging me, my friends and people have been telling me how I do my hair, like what we've been doing since your big shop, how's natural hair life, and I want to show you guys what I do. So basically, if I wake up in the morning, usually my hair's like this. I have a bonnet on, and then I just whip it off and see how my hair looks like. I usually do a high puff for work because it's the easiest style to do and does not take so just a bit of washing. I don't have my bathroom because it's got the best lighting. The first thing I do for my high puff, I'm going to take this out. First thing I use is water in a spray bottles, and I just added water and a bit of leave-in conditioner, and I just spray like this everywhere. I spray everywhere, and just easy to just kind of like make my hair really soft and just really nice. By the way, if you're wondering if I actually dyed my hair, I did not. I basically used this product, which is the ORS Curls Unleashed Color Blast in the color Golden Bars. I put it on my hair this morning and I kind of like it. The only thing is it's a bit hard to work with because it's really hard to spread and it gets everywhere, but I really like the kind of color. Once I spray this lovely water and leave-in conditioner mix, I like to oil my scalp, and I use the olive oil, exotic scalp oil. I like to divide my hair into, and then just in sections, to be honest, and then just add this oil. Just kind of like moisturizing my scalp. Like, don't forget about your scalp, guys. As you can see, I've used a lot of it. I did have knotless braids for 2 months. I used this quite a lot of my braids, but this was over like £4 from Superdrug, and it's actually cheaper in Superdrug than in like the normal Afro hair stores. And then I also focus. I recently picked up this growth oil, which is by Miel. It's the rosemary, mint, scalp and hair strengthening oil infused with biotin and encourages hair growth. So I'm not going to use this now because I'm going to actually wash my hair after I do this hairstyle. It's like £14, so I'm literally going to only use it when I need to use it. So yeah, so I basically put the area through my hair, make sure my scalp is moisturized. So once you have your hair all oiled and stuff, the next thing you're going to do is start with slicking your hair back. Okay, so the next thing I do is slick my hair up. So the products I use for that, I use 2 products usually. I use Curling Jelly by As I Am, and then I use the Shine and Jam Conditioning Holding Gel. I'm going to make sure my hair is sprayed with water. Then I'm going to go in with this jelly. You can just go in with this one if you want to, but this is like really moisturizing and it makes your hair really soft. So once I put that everywhere, I actually use a bit of it. So once I basically put that everywhere, I go in with my fave. This I got recently as well. I used to use the gummy one, but it was just too thick for me and used to really leave my hair with a lot of flakes. So I rub it on my hand like this, and I basically I'll start with the front first, work this everywhere. As you can see, it's really nice and kind of like got a nice sheen to it. Again, put it in my back hair. Then I go in with the curling jelly. So the mixture of the two makes my hair amazing, makes my hair feel amazing and soft. So once your hair is like that, you are going to use your brush. You can basically use any brush, but the best brush to use is the bristle brush because it just kind of like slips everything up. So use the soft or medium bristle one and sleek it up. I like to do this before I tie my hair. It just makes the hair really smooth. So I'm going to do the back. The back hair is literally the hardest to do because obviously it's defying gravity around my hair. So once I do that, I'm basically going to just put it along my edges and then do a little swoop. I just basically do that. And then you are going to take a hairband. So whatever you use to tie your hair up, if it's like a long band, rubber band, glove, I don't know. So I use this headband. It's basically got this thing where you can kind of make it smaller, make it wider. They're amazing. This is my favorite thing I like to use when I do my high puffs. do like that. That's how it's gonna look like. I'm gonna just take this up. I used to have a black one, by the way, but I just used it a lot, but it got worn out. So basically, make sure everything's there. You're gonna basically take it up, and then while you take it up, you're gonna just bring it in. So take it up. If you're wondering what hair type I have, I'm definitely type 4, and within the type 4 I'm type 4B and type 4C, I believe. I feel like I have definitely different textures within my hair, so it depends on how high you want your hair. I quite like it like this, but I'm gonna go a bit more. By the way, I got these hairbells from Amazon, but they're really pricey. I actually want to try and make my own ones and sell it online, but just tuck it in to one side. You can basically make it however you want to. You can make it tighter. What you're gonna do now actually is tie your edges back. I am gonna spray a bit of water quickly with my bristle brush and make sure to, I'm basically reactivating the gel. So once I react the gel, I can literally just do that. I'm gonna just tie. Doing in this order is literally what makes the hair really slick. This in the morning can take me like only 10 minutes. So make sure that's tied. That's great. So once I do that, now I just focus on my high puff. So we can literally just go to work, go about your day like this, have a high puff like that. But I like to kind of define my curls because you know what, it just lasts longer. What I use to define my curls is my favorite gel. So that is Eco Styler olive oil, which is my favorite gel ever since I started going natural. Even before I went natural, I used to use it a lot when I was relaxed. So what we're going to do to define these curls, by the way, I did say how I'm type 4. So if you're type 4, you can get defined curls. So what I do is take my curling jelly first and dip my hand in my curling jelly and take a couple bits of my hair so you guys can see what I do. Take my hand along with the curling jelly. So the curling jelly acts like a moisturizer. So if you've got a curling jelly, curling custard, it will basically act the same. So add your curling custard onto your hair. And as you can see, my hair is curly, but it's not that curly. It's still got a bit of frizz. So you take your Eco Styler now, and you're gonna do like this, and you can kind of curl it. And look at the difference, guys. Can you see how much it's like defined? You can basically put it at the roots. That's basically one of them. So it will shrink up and it'll join the rest. I basically do this around my head. I don't do every single curl because obviously I don't have time in the morning. But I might do it to a couple on the side and a couple on the front, a couple at the back. This can actually last like probably a week for you. You don't have to do it again until you wash your hair. So basically adding the same combo. Eco Styler and the curling jelly. So that's basically how it looks like. The front. So I basically do a couple at the front, so divide my hair. This is how it looked before, and then just add the, you can either add water or add like a curling jelly at the front, but I like to add curling jelly. But if I add water, I'll just show you the difference. Add water, how it looks like, and then add the gel, the Eco Styler gel, and then you can kind of actually divide it into like small bits. And then the front part of my hair is quite loose and carpeting, whereas the back is quite coarse. So for my back hair, I'll show you how it looks when if you have like 4C hair. So I'm going to spray it with water. I'll just use my curling jelly. And as you can see, the curls are definitely tiny, smaller. Use a bit of my Eco Styler. Technically, this is basically a wash and go. So as you can see, I basically just kind of smooth it with my hand. I don't really finger coil it until the end. I basically do this. As you can see, it's a different type of curl pattern. Yeah, so that's nice. I basically do quite a couple of those in the back, maybe like 2 or 3. Put my fingers through it and then just kind of smooth it. I don't curl it. I only smooth it like this. I only tend to finger coil the front because my front hairs need a bit of like coiling, but my back hairs are quite coily, so I usually just do like this, and then eventually I get that. As you can see, it looks like different lengths, but it will shrink up. You can do basically the middle of your hair, add your curling jelly or spray some water and finger coil it like that. So whatever whatever you want. If it still looks very frizzy like that, still looks very frizzy, I actually go with a bit more of the As I Am curling jelly, so it's smooth. Do you see the difference? And then that basically works together. So it was like that. Perfect. So I basically do that around my head. Maybe I do like a couple on the front, couple on the back, couple on the side. And then what I do is basically get a hairdryer, blow dry my hair, and blow dry my slick down edge. And I'll take it back. This usually takes like 5 minutes in the morning to do. Make sure it's tight. And then I'm gonna just take it out and I'll show you exactly how it looks. And that is it. My back hair is a bit, because it literally in the morning takes you 5 minutes. My back hair usually isn't ready by time. I usually pop some bobby pins at the back to keep the back upright. That's basically what I do. So basically the hair, spray a bit of water if you want to. Also, if your hair is dry, or sometimes if the gel is making your hair dry, use a leave-in conditioner. I use this one. This is by Eden's Body Works. It's basically a natural curl defining cream, but it's an amazing as a leave-in conditioner, so I basically use this on my hair. That's basically how it looks. If you want to see, shake it about, do your stuff. It does look very flaky, but once you let it air dry or blow dry, it usually goes. That's basically how it looks. My everyday hairstyle for work. Looks very slick. You can do some edges if you want to, but what I do, I usually just take my curling jelly, and it's quite a light hold, and basically just take it out the front and just do little sweeps like this. So guys, my camera died, so I apologize, but it's basically the final look. As you can see, the little sweep of my hair, I use the As I Am curling jelly. I didn't do it on the other side because I'm basically washing my hair right now, but this is basically how it looks. Once it's dry, it will look a lot better. But yeah, thank you guys for watching my video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Click a like and subscribe. I really want to do my wash and go routine, like how I kind of define my hair, the whole, this is how it looks like. If you wanted to see, once it dries, it definitely gets a bit more defined than it is right now. If you guys enjoyed the video, I'll catch you guys later. Bye.